Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn Love reading, and I'm not going to put a time stamp on it. It is for whenever you feel drawn to it, then that is when you are to hear the message. All right, what do we got going on? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the High Priestess, Seven of Wands, Four of Cups. My first thought is that is going full circle. Going full circle within a relationship and working through things, but then coming back together. Because we started with the King of Pentacles and then we end with the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Wish card and then the Eight of Cups, and I feel like that's sort of, what are those things that you want to have happen? And what are those things that you need to let go of? Are there some things that you're holding on to within a relationship that are heavy, that are on your, you have these wands on your back and it's holding you down? And there's a decision that you need to make, but I feel like you don't have the clarity to make it, but you have to be patient and you want to take your time in what it is that you want to do. Again, we have, we have the High Priestess, so that's about listening to your inner voice, and then we have the Seven of Cups, is making that decision that's right for you. And that may be why this Two of Swords is on its side, is because you're not really sure what it is that you want to do. But for the outcome, we have the Four of Cups, and then we have this cup that comes in, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel that it's almost like you lost interest in even trying to find the answer to this, but then it's almost like this opportunity comes in and kind of sparks it up again. Because I feel like you have this kind of, this Nine of Cups energy, that's the foundation of the situation, and is your dreams, is your wishes. Are you reaching your goals? Are you making things happen? Is this relationship the way that you want it to be? Are there things within this relationship that you're holding on to, or is that other person holding on to those things in this relationship? Are you having that strong connection? Did you used to have it, but now you don't have it? I feel like it's reaching out and connecting to each other. And maybe the two of you have just kind of, you've grown apart. You're not connecting anymore. And that happens in a relationship. That could be with friendships, it can be with family, it can be with partnerships, and making sure that you keep that spark, that you keep that energy, that you keep that, fun and playfulness, and you keep the lighter side of the relationship going, that it doesn't become all heavy and serious and down to business. And it's like, well, you have to have that playtime. You have to have that fun time too. That's important within a relationship. You have to make that effort. Maybe it's that you're trying to think about, do you stay in the relationship or do you walk away from the relationship? Maybe that's why you lost interest. You're like, I don't know. Maybe you're walking away from the relationship. Maybe there's other people that are interfering within the relationship. Maybe there's other people that are kind of persuading you or that other person to go in a certain direction, and you're like, no, I'm putting my sword through that and I'm making the decision that's best for me and what I want to do. All right. Worrying. There's definitely something that you're worrying about. There's something that you're stressing about. There's something that's bothering you within this relationship. And maybe it is that you want to walk away from the relationship, but maybe it's also that you're holding on to things within the relationship that you need to let go of, Setting yourself free. Setting yourself free, being patient, working things through, compromising, working on the relationship, deciding that you want to put the effort in the relationship, and then that's, you're like, okay. You're like, either you're all in or you're all out. I kind of feel like that's sort of the energy. What are those things that you're holding on to that you have to let go of? We have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. But tens are completions, so it's like letting those things go, working on that. Five of Pentacles, ooh, that's one of my favorites. Seven of Cups, thoughts, ideas, making things happen, being in that happy space, reaching out, connecting, doing those fun things, like I was just saying, doing those fun things together. What are those fun things that you like to do that maybe you weren't doing anymore? Thinking about that connection that you had with that person and wanting to get that connection back with that person. What is it that you're feeling inside? I feel like a lot of times people kind of do things because they feel like that's what's expected of them, but inside they're not really being true to themselves. Like they're not really looking at how they feel about a situation, and they're just kind of doing what it is expected. And I feel like that doesn't bring that fulfillment. That doesn't, make them happy, and it puts stress and tension in that relationship because they're not really being true to themselves. They're being, they're doing what it is that they feel that other people want them to do. And I feel like it's, what is it that you really feel about this? Are you feeling guilty about the way that you feel, that maybe you want to walk away? Or is it that you want to get past this? You feel like you can get past this. You feel like the two of you can work through this. You feel like you guys can, work through this. I feel like there's a lot of worry. Like worry, that word just came across my mind right now. Okay, Emperor and the Seven of Wands. Taking action and doing those things that you know that you want to do. What is it truly that you want to do? What are you feeling? And that's what I was just talking about. How do you really feel about this situation? And then being strong and being confident and maybe making those tough decisions, whether it's moving on from this relationship or just letting go of those things that you're holding on to that's kind of holding you back within this relationship. Do you have walls you have to let down? Do you have things you have to move on from? Are there changes that you need to do in this relationship? Not only like for yourself too, like your outlook or your perception, you know what I mean? Are you hanging on to things that you really don't need to worry about, that you don't need to stress about? Are you stressing about things like, does that person really like me? Is that person going to stay? Is that person, what are they doing when they're away from me? Who is it that they're texting on their phone? Like that's putting a whole bunch of energy, a whole bunch of stress into a relationship. And if you're feeling that way, why is it that you're feeling that way? Is the other person not making you feel secure, or is that your own insecurities that's making you feel that way? And if your own insecurities are making you feel that way, why is that? Are you holding on to things from a past relationship that's affecting this current relationship? And taking a look at that. And saying, what are those things that I'm holding on to? Do I have to let some of those things go so that it doesn't affect my current relationship? Lots of stuff to think about. Lots of stuff going on here. I feel like blue and green. Like lots of blue and then green. Like those are the two colors that I'm feeling in this relationship. All right. Have you lost interest in the relationship? That Four of Cups. Have you just lost interest? Have you given up? But I feel like you haven't, because I feel like I feel like there's still part of you that wants to fight for it. Because we have this Nine of Cups here. All right. So the card that we have came out was Amethyst. Amethyst Phantom Quartz. Expression, gifts, originality. Amethyst Phantom Quartz fosters prolific energy and opens the crown chakra to channel creativity in all its forms. Individuality is encouraged and uniqueness and expression is embraced by this stone. Amethyst Phantom Quartz instills confidence in your creations and urges you to share your talents. Using intuition as a powerful resource, Amethyst Phantom Quartz connects you with your spiritual team to convey your ideas in a way that will stand out. Do yourself a favor and show the world what you've got. Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Jupiter, Neptune. So I feel like that is listening, like I was saying before. What is it that you're feeling inside? What is it that you want to have? What is it that you're feeling? Are you feeling like you're not able to be yourself in this relationship? Are you feeling like you're being held back? And is that why you've lost interest? Because this is your thoughts and concerns, okay? And the Seven of Wands to me is standing up and fighting for yourself and knowing what it is that you want. And I feel like there's just that. And then with that being next to the Four of Cups, I feel like there's kind of that lost interest. But I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming in for you to work on this. But that's totally up to you. But you definitely have some things that you have to let go of. And you have a lot of concerns. And this Eight of Cups too. And you have this Nine of Cups. What is it that you really want? All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.